Okay, gentle people, welcome back now to the fourth installment of Shir Chaf. This is Shir Chaf part 4. We're going to be beginning from the Gemara Daf Nun Zayin Amud Aleph by the word Vitarti Katani. Okay, and now just to recap, we said in the last Shir that both case number 1 and case number 2 in this Brisa both are talking about when the finder returned it to the owner's house. But in case number 2, the reason why he is chayev if it gets stolen from the owner's house is because he returned it in the afternoon. In case number 1, the reason why he is pater if it gets stolen from the owner's house is because he returned it in the morning. The Gemara now goes on to explain this answer. Vitarti and 2 cases, and 2. Vitarti means in 2, and 2 cases, katani. It said in the Brisa. The Brisa is talking about 2 different cases. V'hachi, and this is what katani, it said in the Brisa. Hichzira, if he returned it, shacharis, in the morning, lemakaim, to a place, sheyirena, that the owner will see it, ushchiach, and he frequently, the ayil, goes in, v'nafik, and go out of his house, v'chazila, and he will see it, einay chayev, he isn't obligated, litapel, to deal with it. The first case of the Brisa is talking about when it was returned early in the morning, and when the ball was returned, the owner is at home. The owner, no doubt, within a couple minutes of it being put there, will see it. If it gets stolen, then he's pater, because that's considered to be a good returning. However, hechzira, if he returned it batzaharayim, in the afternoon, lemakaim, to a place sheyirena, that he will see it if he was at home, dila, but he isn't, shchiach, frequently, the ayil, go in, v'nafik, and go out. That means at this time of day in the afternoon, he does not usually go in and out of his house. Dila, that he won't, chazila, see it, v'nigneva, and it was stolen, ayavda, or lost, chayiv, he is obligated, b'achriyusa, to be responsible for it. So that means, if he returned it in the morning, the owner will for sure come encounter it, and he is pater. However, if he returns it in the afternoon, when the owner is not at home, and he just drops it off in front of his house, in that case, the Shayim Aveda will be chayev, because in such a case, we don't expect the owner to see it, and it's going to be there, and anybody come and steal it. So in that case, he'd be chayiv. So again, just to recap what we're holding over here, case number 1 is talking about he doesn't need to deal with it anymore, and if he returns, does not need to deal with it anymore. If it gets stolen, he's pater. It returned it to the owner's house, but we're talking about over here where he did it in the morning. Case number 2, which seems to say that if it gets stolen, he's chayiv, is talking about when he returned it in the afternoon. When he returned it in the afternoon, he will be pater. He'll be chayiv, rather, because the owner's not at home, we won't bump into it. But if he returns in the morning, he will not be chayiv, because the owner is home, the owner will see it, and it's considered to be a good returning.